100, get it done.
1,000%.
Do they love you where you from?
1,000%.
Keep it 10 times 100.
1,000%.
They gon' listen when I speak.
1,000%.
I show out and show up.
1,000%.
You get paid to pull up.
1,000%.
Huh? What's your cut?
I gotta breathe on this one. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Not the only thing we got out here was just the mall. Gotta mention us with the act and all. Black after black, plaque the ball. For the field, I shoot high, better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, it's Lil League. Soon at the marina, that's where the baby. Wine in the weed, baby, this world class. Sack to the bay, you know where you gotta pass. 45 minutes, sack of Frisco. True player, never go out. Get low, niggas still working, shoulders still working, feet working. I ain't got a job, but I'm still working. Put me in the game, producer, I produce. Too much bass in the beat to get through. Treat me like speakers, I got blue. Who am I to say it's the bay? We in the field, give your position, tricking you out your wheel. Thumbing through the cheek, steering with my knees. Got the keys, open up the doors. Home team, it's ours. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. I'm the only thing we got out here. Gotta mention us. Black after black, plaque the ball. Still, I shoot high, better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, it's Lil League. Soon at the marina, that's where the band is, nigga.
Hey. We in here. Fairfield, I love you.
So much love in the field, get all the calls. Not the only thing we got out here was just a mall.
Please, this ours. Hey.
Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Not the only thing we got out here was just a mall.
Please. We got bees. Hey, we got Steve's. Basehead. Shout out my boy Bijan. Basehead Productions. Give him a round of applause for that one right there. That one ain't dropped yet. Ooh, I heard a little sample come through. Cheers. Y'all ain't ready for that. How we looking with the cameras? How we looking with the bottles? They're not in my face, right? Cool. I just look on there. Yeah. Oh, we got Basehead. They thought all we had out here was just the mall. Please. We got Motion. All right. Welcome you guys to the Daytime Tuesday edition of Live from the Field. I'm Fairfield Johnny. I'm at Fairfield. I love you. This is not a podcast studio. This is a store, and we are open for business, baby. We are here at noontime, man. We actually having a little lunch inside. You know what I'm saying? I got a little hometown treat right here. I'm going to talk about it a little bit later. But, that's how we keep the good dope wrapped up in Fairfield in a foil. Nah. This is that good chicken sandwich, that good chicken taco coming from Chicken Express. But, again, we're going to talk about that later. I want to welcome y'all again. We are live from the field, 3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield, California, 9453. Yay! Come on, man. I just love everything we got going on. We got a lot of stuff happening. The Bay Area is in the building for show. Man, I got a bunch of notes on my phone. I'm going to bust out in a minute. I'm just waiting for a few of you guys to fall in. If you guys heard that last slap, that's an unreleased track by Bijan. Basehead production, also by Bijan. I'm pretty sure he pushed spacebar when he recorded that motherfucker too. So we're gonna say written, produced, recorded, engineered, mixed and mastered, all by Basehead by Bijan. So please go follow my boy on Instagram at by Bijan. On YouTube, we're at Fairfield I Love You. On Instagram, we're at Fairfield I Love You. Also, too, I'm Fairfield Johnny. Really simple. Put you right in. You'll pull me right up. You might have seen me recently. I don't know. On E40's page or something like that. Last couple days, maybe 3 shares in a row from our page, my personal page. And then we got one from the Live from the Field pod. So if you're not following the Live from the Field pod, go ahead and click E40's story. And while you and the other 2.4 million people are watching that, just click the reel, watch the reel, like the reel, and follow us. We got, oh, that's AI talking to me again. Careful. AI is listening. Once again, like I said, we are here live from the field. I want to welcome you guys. This is now our second week where we're doing a midweek stream. I'm excited. We got some, as always, we are powered by the grapes that Mr. Earl Stevens has selected himself for us. This one right here is the blueberry. This is personally one of my favorites. This blueberry Earl Stevens is so good. I'm going to go ahead and read the back here for you. Earl Stevens Sparkling Blueberry. The unique and delicious blueberry bubbly is the perfect wine to maximize your enjoyment. I want to maximize my enjoyment. Great chilled over ice. Bring in a bottle or case to your next function. Because we out here trying to function. Shout out, man. League of Stars, Problem, I Am Sue, YG. We out here trying to function, man. This bottle was produced and bottled by Earl Stevens Selections. Alcohol concentrate, 11.5%, my boy. That's a good start. 750 milliliters. Contains sulfites, but you can check out all the rest of the details at earlstevensselections.com. Drink at your own risk. Might have a good time. Over here, we got the cotton candy. We got the Earl Stevens Sparkling Cotton Candy. This unique and delicious cotton candy bubbly is the perfect wine to also maximize that enjoyment. If you got that thing thanging, you kind of have that thing thanging. So we want to maximize our enjoyment. This wine is great. Chilled over ice. Bring a bottle or case to your next function. Produced and bottled by Earl Stevens Selections. Also 11.5%. 750 millis. You can get the rest of the details on earlstevensselections.com. Shout out Unc E40 for supporting us, sharing us, blasting our podcast out there. We had the Going with the Spoon beef sticks, turkey sticks last time. The jalapeno ones, they were fire. We all loved them. I'm going to have something special this Friday. I'm going to turn this thing off.
Yeah.
I'm going to have something special this Friday for y'all. So please, please, please like, comment, subscribe on the video, share the channel, subscribe to the channel, and tune in Friday. We got something special for you. So once again, I'm Fairfield Johnny. I'm here with my boy CEO Nico. We want to give a special shout out again. Happy birthday to the CEO in the building. Yay! My boy just celebrated his birthday. He had a lit party this weekend with the family. I was a little jealous because I was snowboarding, but I did have a good time. However, my boy is loved, man, by many because, man, he really does for others, man. My boy Nico, he's all about the love out here. The love is real. And I'm in here with Bijan as well. You know, he's the artist, so he likes to keep it low-key a little bit, keep that mystique a little while. But Basehead Productions is in the studio, so if you have some slapper or dappers that you need, holla out my boy by Bijan. He's got everything that you need. Yesterday's prices might not be today's prices. Tomorrow's prices might not be today's prices. So tap in now by Bijan. What's up, Nico?
What's up with it? How you feeling?
Man, you know,
good.
I've been telling myself all day I'm just a man. You know what that's from?
No.
Okay, so you remember the movie Gladiator, the first one?
Okay.
So Marcus Aurelius was Caesar at the time, right?
Uh-huh.
And he used to have someone follow him around and whisper in his ear, "You're only a man. You're only a man." Because people worshipped him, you know what I mean? And people, you know, and so not saying people worship me, right? That's not what I'm saying. But we got motion lightweight. And I'm gonna act like I've been here before because I have been, right?
Yeah.
We've been around here for a long time. It's just fun, man, to see a little bit of the fruits of your labor. And, you know, like what we've been doing, what we've been putting in, your guys' 5 years of hard work, building this place up, having this opportunity, having this place to actually host the podcast and everything that we're doing. It's been fun, man. So, you know, I just have to remind myself, we're from the Bay, but we're only man. How about you, bro? How was your birthday?
It was cool. I enjoyed myself, man. A lot of love. Everybody showed up for me. As usual, usually, you know, my birthday is around that time where everybody's ready. The weather starts changing up and everybody's ready to get out the house again.
Yep.
So it's like almost a birthday or a celebration of outsideness again. You know what I mean? Huh?
See that angle?
Yeah, I know. I figured it out.
Just one of the legs. Probably just one of the legs.
Nah.
Lift it up or
One thing I realized though is that
Cool. All right, I'll just let you know. Just so I just.
This store.
It looks good though. It
this
looks
store
great.
is at an angle. Nah, it really
The
is.
concrete's at a slope.
It is for sure.
Oh shoot,
And I think
bro!
that's
Look how
what it
crispy
is.
that looks though.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks great. We don't got the glare on the wall no more. We are upgrading, moving on up, moving on up, moving on up. Yeah, I think it just needs to be adjusted. That's it. But for now, like again, it looks great. Man, if you guys don't know, we got a new camera, baby. We in that Ultra HD, man. Shout out Miranda. Shout out, my boy Nico. But we all putting in work, man. Everybody's putting in what it takes to get to that next level, and we operating. So once again, want to welcome you here. Thank you guys for tuning in to us. This is Fairfield. I love you. My favorite new thing to say is this is not a podcast studio. This is a store, and we are open for business. Go ahead and bring your money out and get a new hoodie, get a new shirt, get a new jacket. Now, I will tell you, you can't get this one right here. See, the ground, that looks better. Oh, yep. And then spin it, and then spin it. Spin the actual thing. Perfect. Bro, I'm so juiced. That looks so good. Yeah. So as I said, please come down, check out the store. We're actually a store. We're here, and it's functional. We got shirts, we got hats, hoodies, jackets, all kind of things in here. There's also a bunch of sneakers. If there's something that you've been looking for and you don't know where to find it, it might be here. So please come on down, 3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield. I love you, Fairfield, California. I'm Fairfield Johnny with CEO Nico and BJ here in the store, man. Yeah, we also got the NBA Jam. If you could come in here and think you get the high score or something, go ahead and try. All right, man. So we got some adjustment going. Camera looking good. Everything looking good. Like you said, the store is at an angle, but we all lifted. We all lit. All right. So got some notes in here. First of all, anything else you want to say about your birthday, bro? Anything else? You happy with your new camera?
Happy with my new
Love
camera. Yep.
Catch CEO Nico vlogging soon.
Couple things. Yep. Couple things. Just trying to push forward and not limit myself, not limit my mind. I got a sewing machine.
Oh, I saw that. A singer, right?
Yep.
Yep. That's what's up, man.
We're gonna see. You never get too old to try
clap for
anything.
that.
Yeah. We'll see.
That's what's up, bro.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, but I appreciate everybody. I don't know if anybody saw the thing, but I don't know if we broke a record. I think this year it might have been 9 bottles, but I think there was a couple that wasn't pictured. There's definitely a Magnum champagne bottle that we didn't have.
What the hell is
Probably,
a Magnum champagne
like
bottle?
the big ones.
Oh, like the double size one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's one of those that wasn't in
that's
my
what that's called,
picture.
a Magnum champagne bottle?
I believe they're Magnum bottles.
Okay.
And
Just learned something new.
yeah.
I learned what a Trevet is. Do you know what a Trevet is?
I don't know what that
We'll
is.
talk about it later. Go ahead.
Okay. And a couple of Don Julios that was not pictured, but I appreciated it, man. I appreciate it. I was out of it for a second, but I bounced back. There is times where I'm looking back at the pictures. I'm like, damn, I don't even remember taking that picture at all. But, that tells you it's a good time, right?
Absolutely. And I mean, if you were feeling you weren't like kind of, I think I texted you yesterday and it took a minute for you to get back to me. You was feeling a little tired yesterday?
I wasn't down.
No?
Nah, I wasn't down.
Oh, okay.
Kids is on spring break.
Right this week?
Yep.
Oh, that's
Kids is on spring break, so
that's what's up. And you super dad, because we dedicated around here, man.
Yeah.
My boy is definitely about that fatherhood life, man.
My
And so
daughter
that's
needs
what's up.
full itinerary for every hour of the day.
Absolutely. And that's the most important thing, man. Because like I mentioned last week, like my dad was always about just supporting whatever things we were doing. And I see you guys doing the same thing.
Yep.
I know you got kids like gymnastics, cheer, all kind of stuff, man. And that's dope because honestly, like Pop's got motion. So you know what I mean? Like, let's get some things happening.
For sure.
Like, absolutely. And we want to once again remind you guys, we're here in Fairfield, California. This is a store, and man, we're here just to spread love. Fairfield I Love You is a brand. I love what the jacket says. It's a brand that's really about fashion and apparel being expressed for the love that we have for this city. I love Fairfield. These guys love Fairfield. And even if you've never been here before, like, come through. Welcome. Come to the store. Go stop by Jelly Belly. You know what I mean? Chicken Express. Get you some tacos. Like, Fairfield is a cool city. Go downtown. Stop by the Matt Garcia Center. Learn about our boy. You know what I mean? Like, there's all kind of opportunities and things happening here. Plus, we're right in the middle between San Francisco and Sacramento. So we got the culture of the city and the culture of the Valley, Northern California, all the party things, the Kings, everything that goes on over there, the Warriors over here. It's fun, man. We're dead smack in the middle. So come check us out, 3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield, California. Now, Coming off of that, man, I'm gonna talk a little bit about my weekend. I don't want to take it too much because Bijan don't like when I talk about other area code stuff. He only wants to keep it Fairfield. No, I'm just kidding. I went this Saturday. We actually started in Fairfield. Right here, we had the car meet for the 50 gang car meet. We had about, I'd say, 60 Mustangs parked at the gas station next to Chuck E. Cheese in Fairfield. And it started there, then went to Alameda to the ferry point.
I saw
At that point, bro, from all locations, everybody was meeting Alameda to cruise to Treasure Island. 320 something Fox bodies and mixed body Mustangs. That is the highest meet of Fox body Mustangs ever in the state, in the state or in the country.
Y'all was fired up.
Bro, it's literally, and I've been there since the homies had 12 of us pulling up. When I had my 92 with the other one, the Sloan, rest in peace, or wherever you're at. When I had that one, I was pulling up with the homies, but they have really grown over the last few years. People have been grabbing 50s out of driveways, out of streets, and fixing them up to go cruise because they remember what that's like. It's just, now it's cool. And instead of like a sideshow bucket where everybody's swinging it, it's dads, it's families. Dude, so the homies out there had a whole alcohol business. I don't know reality, but the homies had a whole alcohol business. They had the Sprinter van. They had drink mixes sold out. First spot. Like first, before we even got to Treasure Island, they were sold out. Like, bro, so we got to lightweight, get some things cracking. We got to get a little bit of stuff going, but it's fun, man. So shout out 50 Gang. Shout out 5.0 Events. Shout out my boy Gordo, man. That boy is he loves that shit. And he's dope though, because if you go on his page on 5.0 Gordo, he's got a video with his kid in the back seat, and he has a roll bar in it, and the kid's just hanging out. He's like, ah! Dad just doing donuts. Like, that shit's fun, man. So shout out to 50 Gang. And then once again, I just want to say this, but culture, man. Culture. It's our culture. It's where we're from. We got some of the richest culture in the world here. It's not just music. It's not just dancing. It's cars. It's atmosphere. It's all that stuff, man. So shout out to 50 Gang.
It's the Bay, man.
It's the Bay, man. Shout out to 50 Gang. Shout out my boy Money Making Tay. So if you've ever seen like that kind of like peach colored donk in like a lot of music videos and stuff, it's like a box Chev on big rims.
Okay. That's
my homie Tay, right? And we met at the Young Bari Talking Sick video with Clyde Carson, the film with Rocky. He got through to me through Instagram, and then he came to the shoot. Super dope dude. Had his son with him at the shoot and stuff, fatherhood shit. And then, man, now I just run into him everywhere. When there's cars in the Bay, you're going to see Tay. You know what I mean? So shout out my boy. I actually hope he might pull up to the store one day. It'd be dope to get pictures of that famous whip out in front of the store. You know what I mean? He's just a cool dude. Like, he don't even want to come on camera and talk. He just go pull the whip up and just like kick it with us. For sure. So it'd be cool to get like maybe a visual, schedule something with one of the, get a little camera out there.
Okay.
Bijan, you got something in there that might go good in a box Chev? Woo! So, man, we're having fun, man. Summer's about to come, man. Cuffing season's closed.
It's gonna be an epic summer. I'm calling it right now. I'm claiming it.
It's our year.
It's gonna be an epic summer, right?
I think Bijan definitely like spoke all that into existence. Aura, Rap Life, Year of the Seven, all that stuff, man. Like we really are in. If I can be honest with you, and this is a little vulnerable moment, I just really feel like all of us are in like the right place at the right time where we're supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like, because like let's not kid ourselves. We could all chase things that would bring more immediate money in our pocket. All of us, we all hustle.
Yeah.
Right. But like, just like you guys sacrificing being here today, me sacrificing being here today, all the things that we put into this, I just feel like we're in the right place at the right time, man. And I really think we're in a great position for great things to happen. And it's not luck. It's where preparation meets hard work. You feel me?
Yeah.
And we've definitely, an opportunity comes right along that way. And I really want to say, man, I'm really proud of you guys and all the hard work you put in. Even when you was talking shit to me last Friday, my boy.
When? I wasn't talking shit. When?
A little bit.
When?
When I wanted to go home, he was like, you ain't trying to kick it in the studio?
Yeah.
You ain't trying to kick it in the studio, hang out?
Yeah.
I said, you ain't going to call me like that.
I was trying to see what
big
it do.
Bro.
I was trying to see what it do.
I was like, awkward. My boy fired some gunshots at me. He's like, what, you got to go home and go to sleep?
I'm trying to see
what we wasn't even drinking or nothing. We just kicking it like, let's hang out. So we recorded some lightweight stuff. According to him, I got some points on a hook
He got some points. We hook shop and we got hooks
I'm not
for
gonna
sale.
lie, you guys kind of got me right on one. But nah, man, it's been so much fun, dude, and it's been a great time. So I'm excited for everything we have going. Once again, as summer opens up, there's all kind of great things happening. Of course, all the holidays. One of my little cousins, who has been like a little brother, he's graduating high school this year. So June 5th, I'm gonna be in Paso Robles down there for his graduation and stuff, man.
Okay.
Shout out my cousin Jerry, and all that kind of stuff, man. But you know what really has been exciting? I don't know if you've seen recently
What?
our Live from the Field pod page that has, I don't know, a handful of followers because we just started it, was on this famous rapper's story. Did you catch that?
Okay.
I
may have
saw
seen
the
it.
Live from the Field pod on E40's story, my boy.
707. It ain't, you know.
Dog, what?
It's all game involved, man.
What?
Yeah.
What? Come on, bro.
Skew gang.
Skew gang.
Skew
I
gang.
got SKUs.
SKUs.
Sheesh.
When you got SKUs, you never know where your product's gonna pop up, man.
You know what,
never
too?
know.
You know what, too, man? Again, I don't want to act like we haven't been here before because we all have in our own respective ways.
Yeah.
But in this new venture, in this new thing, I just want you guys to remember we told you we were going to do it. And everything we do, excellence. Top. Welcome to our new
Let's try to.
welcome to our
For
new
sure.
video quality.
Yep.
Welcome to our new potential sponsors coming in. Welcome to our new events we got going on soon.
Yep.
We have it happening, man. Speaking of that, I am one step closer to locking in my birthday.
Okay.
And I like talking about these things. I think a lot of people want to know, like, lightweight peek behind the curtain, right? So I did talk to the artist that I want to perform, Young Bari of Fillmore Rocky.
Mhm.
Their manager sent over the agreements. I'm thrilled with the price. Talked to the promoter, Reg. Shout out Mac Community, my boy Reg.
Mhm.
Reg is working with the Sassoon Marina Lounge to
Okay.
finalize the details.
Okay.
And then once those things come together, I think by May 1st, we should have an announcement and a flyer going out for Fairfield Johnny's birthday, man. Shout out.
Nice.
I'm excited. I'm excited because this is going to be the first party that I've thrown in a long time. Because I was in the promoting game. I was with Donovan, my homie, under Plus Sign Vibes. Shout out DJ Flow. Shout out Donovan. Shout out Joe Sticks, the homies. They taught me the promoting game, and I've done Mission Rock in San Francisco,
Mhm.
Pepper Bellies when we had it here in Fairfield.
Okay.
Right, I was
Yep.
doing all that shit with us. It was a Circle of Friends and Plus Sign Vibes for
Okay.
the parties at Pepper Belly. That was all the homies. That was me. I got a dope ass picture of me in a color black Gymboree shirt. It was a dad Easter shirt, and I'm doing the like in the Pepper Bellies. It's fire. So this is my first party in a long time, but I'm a partner with Mac Community. On top of that, I have a special announcement, you guys. You're not ready
Special
for this.
announcement.
You're not ready for this. You're not ready for this. You're not ready for this. Bijan, you ready for this one? So do you remember my comments about meme pages in the Bay Area?
Yeah.
Do you know those meme pages reached out
They need to,
specifically?
they need
And
to
they said,
dance.
let's work together.
They said they need to
They
dance.
said, let's work together. And we might have a meme page sponsored party. Let's go.
They said they need to dance.
Let's go. There was like, oh, you are the
Culture.
He said, let's work together, my boy.
They said they need the
He said,
culture.
it just has to make sense. I said, you're right. Let's make it make sense. Do Sherry 40 stuff. I was polite. I was calm. We're good. I love it. You know what, man? I want to shout out Bijan and Nico because that there's a famous scripture, but it's also, you know, a proverb, a saying, whatever. Iron sharpens iron, man.
For sure.
And you know, you can't get through that process of iron sharpening iron without banging heads a little. But like we talked about before, when your heart is in this,
yeah.
when you have the best intentions, like, let's have it out. Let's talk about it. And those kind of things have led to such great results, man. So I want to thank you guys for not being, you know, like timid or even just like writing shit off on me, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's how he is. You know, like, nah, let's talk about it. And so we've already got so many positive things happening. Like Bijan said, that love and that opportunity, that positivity happens real fast. So I had a great day, man, on Saturday. Aside from the 50 meet, I got to go to the Seiji Oda video with the Trunk Boys. Come on, man. Let's clap it up for the Trunk Boys. Yeah. Shout out Hefe, man. Shout out Seiji Oda and B Funky, I think is my other boy's name,
Okay.
right? So they were out there. They did a remix, to Cupcake No Fillin', a Bay classic. We know that one, right? They did Seiji Oda kind of added like a softer. So he has I really love, man, when someone creates a sound. Like Bijan has his own sound, right?
For sure.
We probably haven't maybe fully like named it or labeled it down right. But Bijan definitely has his own sound. But Seiji Oda, he's labeled his music lo-fi hyphy, which I think is a sick term. Like,
I think that's a proper description.
Like this gentle gig, you know?
Yeah.
And so he added his touch on Cupcake No Fillin'. It's a little cleaner, a little like not so black music, you know what I mean? And it sounds dope, man.
Not so black music.
Well, like, because that's the whole black way, right?
Yeah.
But it's not.
No,
It's not like a softer touch than just the raw
blapper.
Blapper.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I was around for that. I used to get my hair cut by a Trunk Boy. It was so. You know what's funny, man? All right, so look. So I was youth pastor for a lot of years. I pull up places. Some people don't know me, right? Because they're young.
Yeah.
Kids, they don't know.
Yeah.
But then when you see someone like Hefe, you know what I mean? It's like, what's up, my boy? You know what I mean? Like, it's like back in the day shit. And they're like, who the fuck is bro? But I pulled up with 2 champagne bottles and a tequila bottle, right?
Well, that'll get it
Because
going.
Fairfield Johnny brings the vibes.
You can't come to the party empty-handed.
Well, I mean, everybody else did.
Those people don't count. Those people don't
Shout out my
get
girl.
remembered.
Shout out my girl Sydney. Do you guys know her? She's a manager from the Bay, so she's Seiji's manager. Super awesome lady. She was, running everything, but she definitely likes her Shandong, man. And so my whole thing is, because I was already out there, I couldn't find the Earl Stevens. So we're gonna bring the game to the game next time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're gonna bring the game to the field.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna grab some Earl Stevens bottles. I can't keep them in the trunk because they'll get ruined. But I'm gonna keep them on chill in the fridge. That way, when I leave the house, I got them to go. Send me a case. Send me a case, Unc. I'll take them to every video.
In case of that, and we need some E40.
Oh,
E40.
Yeah, you want the E40.
I'm a tequila drinker, man.
Yeah, that's true. But I will say I have another thing in the works that I'm trying to do, and I need to ask you guys a question. Bijan, you here?
Yeah.
We have a business meeting on air. Now, we're not gonna have a meeting. I'm gonna float an idea to you. So I have it out there with Mr. Fab to rewrap my car with a dope era wrap.
Okay.
And put it out for videos.
Okay.
Are you guys down to pitch in on the install if we include the Fairfield I Love You brand in there as well? On the wrap. It's gonna go on the car. You gonna think about it?
Yeah, we gotta think about it.
Oh, but think about it.
Doesn't make sense.
I like it. So I chose that. I was actually had my 94 out for sale after this weekend, after being a part of the gang and riding out. My whip's a little legendary. The color scheme's legendary. It matches our brand shit, the red and black and white. So I really want to keep that shit the same, but I want to get a whole new wrap designed and printed and then installed. So you know what I mean? Just looking for those sponsorship, man. I got motion. Have you seen me on 40's page lately? Might get you 2.4 million views potential. Nah, I'm just talking about shit, man. We said we're not gonna defame, denounce, put down anybody else here, but we are gonna pop our shit. That's one thing we gonna do in the field. You feel me? Man, shout out my boy Cheese. Last Friday's podcast was legendary. Did you have a good time?
Yep.
Man,
Yep,
I had hella fun. Cheese had me laughing. I'm not gonna lie, I was crying all weekend while like driving and stuff. Just thinking of him saying, "You are a stud. You wearing a stud fit."
Oh wow.
And then on Sunday I went snowboarding and I got in my Subaru and I was like, fuck.
Your Subaru.
Yeah, I got an 04 Subaru Forester. So that's what we take. That's the mountain mobile. It's like the family mountain mobile. We pass it around. And so when I got in it, I was like, this is the ultimate lesbian car. I was like,
we love everybody though. It's Fairfield I Love You. It's all about love.
No, we love it. We love it. We
just have a little
joking.
fun.
Absolutely. We joking, but it was
Have a
just
little
funny because she said I was a stud. Because again, a stud can be a male, handsome guy. That's me.
For
But I
sure.
definitely got in that whip and was like, nah. You know, Subaru, their whole thing is love. the marketing plan is like
Okay.
love. That's literally like the tag.
Okay.
Subaru, love. Like
Uh-huh.
it's like that. So it fits with us. Maybe hey, Subaru, holla at us. Holla at us, Subi.
Let's put it together.
Let's put it together.
We always open.
What are we aiming for?
Huh?
I want to go for the Super Bowl. What do you got in mind? What do you have
Super
what do you
Bowl?
have your eyes set on?
What do you mean?
Like for the podcast. You know what I mean? Like for me, I have my eyes set on in February. We're gonna have a roster, a lined up schedule of up and coming players, up and coming people who are not playing in the Super Bowl, but they're just gonna be in town
Uh-huh.
for the Super Bowl.
Uh-huh.
That's my vision, is that we're gonna have a stacked lineup schedule during that time for the year, because Fairfield I Love You is a factor that has to be, they have to come here.
Okay.
They have to stop here. That's my goal.
All
What
right.
do you got? What do you got? Tell me. I mean, you could just come on and fly something.
No, I rock with that. I rock with that.
Anything in your mind? Because I need a little more expansion. I think it's
Yeah.
too small. I think.
Nah, I mean you have to create attainable goals. You know what I mean? Because if
Absolutely.
not, if you get too kind of far out there, then you can start doubting yourself if it's not going the way you want to. So it has to be attainable goals, and it has to be there's short-term goals along the way that you reach to keep going. So right now, I was just thinking about it earlier today when I get in the shower. Man, I just want to get to episode 20.
That's dope.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's dope. Let's do that.
Because we're at
We're
9. Yeah.
9.
Let's get to number 20.
Let's get to number 20.
And because you see what's happened, and we only at number 9, and we already, So what I'm saying is, sometimes you can't put the goal line too far.
Yeah, cart before the horse.
You know what I mean?
Lightweight.
Like, let's get to 20. Then the next
Expect-
one after that, let's get to 35, and let's get to 50. You know what I mean?
77 is gonna be special.
Stuff like that. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's kind of where I'm at with it.
That's
you know?
dope. I like that. Now we've had that conversation live on
that's
air.
where I'm at
We
with
never
it.
talked about that before.
Yeah, nah.
That's
nah.
dope, my boy.
Nah, yeah.
Let's get to 20.
Let's get to
Let's
20.
hey, let's
You know what
let's
I
hit that
mean?
dub.
You feel what I'm saying?
Feel me?
For sure.
Let's hit that dub. So
For sure.
if you're just watching us, man, this is Fairfield I Love You. This is live from the field. We are out here. This is not a podcast studio. This is actually a store, and we are open for business.
Pull up on it.
3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield, California. Literally right now. Pull up. The store is open. We got hoodies, we got hats, we got t-shirts, we got jackets. As you could probably see, can they catch these shirts on the screen? Was that in the line?
No.
Oh, here. Let me do
Nah,
this
a
real
little
quick.
bit.
So we got this. This is one of the latest shirts. This is actually a collab from our boy Stressmatic, man. Shout out Stressmatic. He's a legend from our city. The first time that I was really, really, really excited, and I could tell people this is where I'm from, was when I was playing Fight Night when I was living in Paso Robles.
Okay.
I was going to college out there, and I was playing Fight Night, and he turned the freaking game on, and it was like, you know what I mean? Hyphy came on, bro, and I was like, what? And of course, the remix, Northern California, I don't care what you say. I'm from Fairfield, California, USA. I even went to SD Mart in San Diego before going out to Tijuana and had that shit glued onto a t-shirt because I was so proud, man. So
You're a
we
real one
got
for
shit
that.
like this, man. Fairfield, California, USA. Collab t-shirt with Stressmatic, man. Come get one of these. On top of that, one of the newest prints, actually the newest print,
The new ski.
this one right here. Now, so for some of you guys now, we're gonna explain a little bit of fashion. Now, I'm not as versed as these guys, but I did work for the Gymboree court. You know what I mean? I did have to explain to ladies what, you know what I mean, the items were and
Yeah.
all the kind of things. So I got a little something in me. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this out right here. This is the Love is Real tee. Now, one thing about this tee is not only is it a great t-shirt, not only is it a great slogan, but it's actually truly kind of the mission statement, the vision statement for how we run things around here, right?
For sure.
This love is real. What you're gonna feel when we're speaking on this microphone, I know you feel it coming through this microphone. This ain't fake. This ain't phony. This is difference, right? Like,
Yep.
it ain't just a t-shirt.
Mhm.
It's a fucking vibe. It's a whole atmosphere that you're gonna wear when you wear this shirt. On top of that, it has a vintage finish on it. So the shirt itself, it's not a pro club style feel. It's not a lightweight feel. It's a nice vintage cut shirt. The shirt itself, it is thick, but it feels light. And the cut itself feels so good on you. The collar does not stretch. It doesn't shrink. Nothing. I have taken this thing through South America, through Chile, through Argentina, to the Iguazu Falls. If you might want to check that out on Instagram. I went to the Iguazu Falls in this, sweated, got it wet, put it in for dry cleaning. For laundry at Lavanderia Viejo.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know the secret about South American laundromats?
What?
They don't have hot water.
Oh yeah. Damn.
That shit is a luxury out there. They don't have hot water. So your shit gets washed in cold, which is good, okay? Because it keeps it from shrinking a little bit. But they also ain't gonna put it on a clothesline. They're gonna throw that shit in the dryer. So it got washed in cold, it got dried, didn't shrink at all. And I'm not a little boy.
Yeah.
I'm not a small guy.
Yeah.
So if a shirt shrinks on me, I'm screwed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm looking a little.
It stood the test of time. It stood. Listen to all them miles that he put in on it. You know what I mean,
bro? Thousands
still
of miles. I wore this on my flight, under my hoodie, under my field hoodie, and then I went there, wore it to the falls, washed it, wore it more.
Yep.
Danced in it in Buenos Aires. Diz danced in this shit, and it still is fresh.
There we go.
I wore that shit Friday to the pod.
There we go.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Come get you one. There's not that many left. The back is dope. I'm gonna go ahead and read it to you.
Yep.
Love over hate, real over fake,
yep.
Loyal over disloyal, fact over fiction, impact over hype. One thing I'll tell you, we don't chase clout around here. We create waves, my boy. This is where it comes from. We are in the land, not gangland. We're in that wave land. You feel me? We're by the ocean.
There we go.
By that Bay Area.
Yep.
It's that wave land. How you like that? You like that?
I like that.
I like wave land.
There you go.
Oh, Jeezy, holla at a shoreline. And if you think you got game, BJ is taking all of you one-on-one for $1,000. All rappers. But he's only shooting from the arc. That boy got range. Nah, we playing around, man. What's up, Nico? You got anything that you want to talk about, man? I'm gonna be quiet for a minute.
No, yes, I love. We got the Warriors. Shout out to the Warriors getting that W. You know what I'm saying? 1-0. We're feeling real good. Hopefully we can take it up 2-0 and come back home and continue playing the way we've been playing. But shout out to them.
Now this is that vintage jacket you really can't get.
There we go.
This is the original Cali Winter jacket.
There we
go.
This
is that Cali Winter real shit. This is way before the podcast, way before we was doing all kind of cool shit. Just flavor. We got it here. You know what I mean?
Sprinkle with the flavor.
Flavorosity.
If
this is Motivation Beach.
Look, we don't like nothing bland. It gotta have that flavor, man.
Check.
You don't like nothing bland. You gotta put some seasoning on that thing. You know?
Speaking of
flavor. Taste test time.
So this is a Chicken Express taco. Now, here's the thing I want to talk about this real quick. So, Beach, I mentioned this to your brother earlier. I want you to comment on this. We are officially the last class at Fairfield High that got to have off-campus lunch. Remember that? Our freshman year, and they closed it sophomore year. Did you ever walk to Chicken Express and get yourself a chicken taco?
I can't say that I did too much walking in my freshman year because I was hanging out with the seniors, riding in cars off campus. You know,
did you ever ride in a car to Chicken Express, my boy?
Might have to pull up to Chick-fil-A. Might have to pull up to downtown Dave's Giant Burger. You know what I'm saying? I have to pull through Taco Bell one time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Chicken Express was a staple before practice. I'll tell you that. So before the hoop games,
there you go.
We would run over there and grab what was it? Damn near $2 for $1.
$2 for at that time.
$2 for
20 years ago.
Yeah.
$2 for $1.
Where Liberty Church is now. That's where Liberty is now. That used to be part of it.
Man.
Was it Albertsons?
Yeah.
Albertsons and Chicken Express.
Albertsons and Chicken Express and Donut King was over there too.
Oh, Donut King.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But Chicken Express is a staple, man. Especially, now they got 2 of the locations. They got one in Suisun off the 12, and they got one in North Texas. It's been like that for a minute, but I remember it was only one.
Tastes like high school. Jesus. It's so good. So the reason we stopped and got this today, we're gonna do some.
Donut Will. Who said Donut King?
I said Donut King.
Yeah,
Donut Will. My fault.
There you go.
Thank y'all for bringing me back.
Yeah.
Oh boy, David in there.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, David?
Donut Will.
So
that's crazy. It's called Donut King now.
Yeah, probably.
It is called
I
that.
think it's Donut King.
Yeah. So once again, we're gonna do some food content there, man. Shout out George, the owner. He's definitely we tapped in. Everybody there is a little excited, and I think it might be the start of our little food vlog in Fairfield, man.
That's
Might be
dope,
a way
man.
we just get free food. I don't know. You know?
Also, go try out Your Town Cafe too.
Oh, yeah.
It's some great breakfast food. Also, they got the pollo over there after I think 12 or 1 or 2. Fire, you can smell it from across the street. And yeah, some clothes you might be able to, Fairfield, I love you stuff over there. You might be able to pick
Come
up
on.
before you leave after your great encounter food, you know what I'm saying? Smacking food. So go stop by Your Town Cafe. Yeah, man. Shout out all the food spots in Fairfield, man.
So what's up, Bijan? Tell us what you got what you working on, my boy. What you got new? How you feel from Thangin coming out? It's been a great week for all of us, man. Like really, and your motivation things have been really good, bro. I want to compliment you on that. I actually love watching them. Kind of get me fired up in the morning, bro. So you know what I mean? Like how that is, man. How you been, Bish?
I'm good. Ain't nothing new under the sun, really. I'm just chilling, always working, so it ain't nothing new about working. I could tell you a whole slew of things that's gonna happen, but we just gonna let time play for itself. We still plotting, we still planning a few things.
To be honest, I'm kind of on that time too, bro. I'm kind of done talking and popping it.
It don't always got to be an update when you see me, It's just me in the flesh. So, no,
God's talking
for real. But
hello.
I'm trying to stay on my
On your
energy height. You know what I'm saying? My high frequency. Trying to stay on a high frequency.
Ooh, more soul food spots. What's that other one I told you guys about? Auntie or Spobs or something like that? What's it called?
Yeah, the
Like
O'Shea Soul.
Uncle Aunties or something?
Something, yeah. The O'Shea Soul. I don't know the name.
Do you know the name?
Bills. Is it Bill?
Aunt Bill's?
I feel like it's Bill something. I haven't personally been there yet, but it's definitely the old Shea Soul spot. But that's the only soul food spot we got out here. But we got some fried. I mean, we got some fried stuff. We got JJ's obviously, and we got Sharky's with the. They got the truck.
Yeah, Sharky's go crazy.
Hey,
Sharky's
what was the
go
name
cellini's
of the Fairfield soul food spot you went
Bossellini's
to?
too.
Oh,
I gotta go pull up on Bossellini's, man. I've been seeing a lot of
Aunt Bill's. Shout out my cousin Alien Vision.
Yeah.
All right, bro. I'll hot you there.
I've been seeing a lot of nice taste tests
Aunt
over
Bill's
there,
is a
man.
soul food spot. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
So shout out Aunt Bill's. I actually had their peach cobbler. Fire.
Okay.
You know, if a soul food spot, I gotta go to peach cobbler. Everything else pretty good, pretty much a home run. You know.
Oh yeah, Mahogany, the one by the base. You right? Mahogany soul food. I'm tripping.
They still got the catfish place over there, or is that Mahogany?
And
Over by the base on Parker Road.
that is they don't have that no more.
Oh, okay.
It's not Mahogany though.
Remember
Yeah.
that old catfish?
Yeah,
spot?
that's a Mexican spot now.
Next to
but,
the tattoo spot. Remember the tattoo spot? Is that still?
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
No, that's a video joint. I think.
Yeah, Mexican.
Mexican, yeah.
But
No, that's a video
Matt
for
checks
show
out.
spot. Not like that. That's a for show video spot I had.
yeah, Mahogany soul food. And shout out You Buy We Fry too. They got the frying fish too. I forgot about You Buy We Fry. Shout out to them too.
Hey, you guys know Jabari? He produces for Sage. DeAndre Beats. He did Winning on the Gift of Gab for 40.
Okay.
He's coming to the pod. But
Oh.
it'll be dope to link you guys up. He's a little bro, man. So shout out DeAndre. Man. So we've had motion this week, you guys. Fairfield I Love You is up. Live from the field pod is up. Bijan, I just asked bro what his kind of goals are as the proprietor of this place, but also as the artist who is managing, a brand as well as your own art and production and this podcast. What kind of things are you hoping for? What do you see? Holla at me, man? I just need to hear this.
I told you I ain't got it's all low expectations at this point.
Okay.
I don't got no high expectations because I let the work do it. If it's no results happening, if it's no progress happening, it's no work being made. So
But you rooting for us, man, on behind the scenes. Like I see you've been gassing me. My boy sent me a text message right away. He said, my boy got 340 water shares. I was like, damn, B just gassing me up. We got 340 water shares. I hit you back with that, right?
I'm just trying to have fun, man. Bro told me the other day, man, why I be so serious
Right. I'm
all the
here.
time now.
Because he's an artist, bro. That's an artist you
No.
I think it's the
I don't be
artist.
I don't be so serious. I be having my moments, but you know, I'm trying to
True.
get the fun back.
Absolutely
I'm
true.
trying to get the fun back.
Absolutely true.
You know, I was class clown into high school, so
Me too.
I was
I had some of them.
see that ain't high school, my boy.
Well, but I'm saying like
I'm class clown in the yearbook, my boyski. You know,
I might have been with you.
but
You're funny.
I say that to say.
DJ's funnier than me, guys.
No, it ain't no comp over
No,
here.
hey,
man.
back then you used to be clowning the fuck out of everybody, bro.
I just gotta
You
have
was
my
a-
fun
hey,
back.
Look, hey, Bay Area
Gotta get my
people.
fun back.
Look, this is what I'm talking about. Where are you from? Do you even know what sigging means? Because Bijan used to sing on fools cold.
Mm.
Cold.
Nah,
One of
I
the
wasn't.
coldest in the gang. Come on, bro. You be singing.
I
Don't be clowning. Come
I
on.
wasn't singing, man, and I apologize if I
Hey.
hurt anybody feeling. But the moral of the story
You was telling
is,
truth? Is that what you're saying?
I'm still trying to get that love of having fun and being funny without hurting nobody. You know,
No, of course, man. We joking
Because,
around, bro.
you know,
'Cause
you gotta
done
laugh.
me a
You gotta
couple times.
you gotta laugh and you gotta have fun.
We had
So-
we had history with, remember that lady from Washington? She had like a bowl haircut and she said everything with a Washington accent. It was like our 10th grade history class. I got kicked out that month. I would cut it because my homie Joey was the TA for the office, so he would just erase my absence every day. So I would cut that class all the time.
You was
Shout out
already doing
DJ
bad.
Vonnie, man. Shout out Keep Diddy, my boy Keebs, man. You know Joey DiGiovanni? White boy used to be crazy. He looked like Keebler Elf. We used to call him Keebs. He's like a couple years older than me.
Lil
He's like-
Joey?
Lil Joey.
Didn't you play baseball with him?
Yes. Joey DiGiovanni, Montebello. All that stuff? No?
I don't know if that was his last name
Joey.
though, but I do know a little Joey.
I definitely
played
played
baseball
baseball
with
so
him.
soon.
Hey, shout out baseball. And
I
Sassoon,
just don't know
man.
if
Shout out
that
my
was his last name. I feel like I'd remembered that last name.
RIP my boy Matty G, man. That's
Joey.
baseball. When I think of baseball, Sassoon, I think of Matty G, bro.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Huh?
That's crazy.
Montebello Park, bro. I used to go. I never played. Baseball's not my thing, right? But I used to live around the corner from Montebello Park, so I used to go watch everybody practice at the field right there.
Yeah, see, we played at Susoon Little League right by the base. If anybody know, I think Kyoki was over there.
Oh, shout out Kimo Kyoki.
Eric
man.
Johnson played
You know those
with
my
me.
neighbors?
Nisha played. That's crazy. Nisha played with she had an arm. So
So
she played with us.
Kyoki's cousin Philip Melendrez was my neighbor.
Chemo too.
Chemo,
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Philip Melendrez, that's my age.
Huh?
You know Philip Melendrez?
Mhm.
That's big bro.
Yeah,
He literally saw on Humphrey where the
I know where he
street is.
lived at the end. The
Bro,
last
I lived in the
house.
house next door.
Oh yeah.
With the palm tree with the big ass palm.
Okay.
That was our house, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
See, this is that field shit. Where are you from?
Mhm.
But that was good times. That was
great
good times.
man.
And baseball is fun
No
as fuck
internet?
too.
No
MS
internet.
DOS. You ever had an MS DOS computer? A Tandy? Where you had to like put in what you wanted to do?
Reading Rabbit.
Reading Oregon Trail.
Oregon
Oregon Trail in school. That was computer lab. Remember that?
All that.
Dog, have you guys
Carmen
played
San
Oregon
Diego?
Trail? Have you guys played Oregon Trail on Apple Store?
Uh-uh.
It's actually hella fun.
Is it?
Cause okay, so it's like the same thing almost, but a little bit more modern, obviously, right?
Yeah.
But it's the same thing where you name everybody something. So I've done it where I was traveling. When we were on the bus, that's what I was playing. Like when we were on the bus for like 12 hours overnight somewhere, I'd be playing Oregon Trail and I'd be naming people. It'd be like my brother's name, like the homie's name. It'd be like DJ BJ got bit by a rattlesnake and just died.
Johnny died from malaria.
Johnny died
from
no,
chicken
you know what my
pox.
shit is? It says it says-
scurvy.
no. My shit be these berries look questionable. Do you want to try them?
Yeah.
I'll be like, fuck yeah. And they'd be like, Johnny died from eating the berries.
Hey, that was fun.
Oregon,
Oregon
Trail.
Trail.
Man. Shout out to Oregon Trail, man. We on some nostalgia shit a little bit today. So, hey, man, I appreciate you answering my questions, BJ, because I know you be on your own shit, bro. And I don't be like probing you too much because we got 100 episodes.
So we
to
trying to
to.
get an update every day.
Well,
you know
we-
what I'm trying
we-
to say?
You know what I mean? We got
I'm
100
just
episodes
clear.
to
I'm clear for takeoff right now. How
go.
about
My boy
that?
is there.
Clearing for takeoff.
So, man, as I said, man, we had the 40 stuff happening this week. That was dope. I actually got to go to a cool ass little club experience with Rich Rocka. He had a little slide through pop up. Was kicking it with some of the homies, man, for Fillmore. Bailey, shout out big cousin Bailey, legend out the game.
Yeah.
My boy is so funny, man. I love Bailey because like you won't know that's Bailey ever. He'd be like so obscure. He's such an artist. He'd be dressing different. He's, you know who he reminds me of?
Mm.
He's the Bay Area Mos Def.
Mm.
Is Mos Def the one that be playing the flute? Or the, no.
That's Andre.
Okay, but Mos Def be like out the way, right? He'd be like artist, only drop once in a while. Like that's Bailey to me. He's the Bay Area Mos Def, bro, because he barely speak up sometimes. But when he drops, it'd be fire. So shout out Big Cuz, man. We got to go out to that little spot. You know, it was a little far out, but that's what we're doing, man. We're moving. And my new reel up right now. Plus, we got a video coming on the way for Never Know with Rich Rocker, man. So shout out my boy for that. And you guys did ask me a question. You did ask me a question. When are we having your boy Rich Rocker on the podcast? So it is coming, man. I did talk to my boy, and I'm not gonna lie, our emotion this week has spurned some like looks and some success. Like, oh, my little brother got something going. So you know, it's coming. But I also have a slew of artists and guests that I created a little event, Vite Out, sets it out a little bit, a couple people, some other creators, some other podcasters. So I really think we're going to introduce our brand into a bunch of little fields that didn't know us before. Funny thing that happened at the Sage Yoda video, we was in the Trunk Boys. He said something. He was trying to say appreciate, and he said like reciprocate or something like that, right? And I'm buzzing, right? Like I'm drinking a little bit, so we're having fun. And he said, and they said, "What did you say?" And I said, "You heard what he said. That's some field shit." And I said that shit like just off rip. And someone's like, "I never heard that before. Some field shit. That's that field guy." And it was like, "Oh yeah." And it just like went around a little bit. But like, man, we need to let people know what we're doing here. You know what I mean? So I'm being loud and lightweight, obnoxious, but all the way professional. So shout out to everyone that I sent an invite to. Can't wait to see you guys. We definitely have Teo coming pretty soon. There's a party in Fairfield in 2 weeks. Reg is throwing, and so they're gonna come to the podcast before the party. How about that? Dope, right? Dope. So I talked to them, and then yeah, man. So, and you know what's funny, bro? I don't even like going to the club. Can I tell you guys something? And this is in my notes. All right.
I think that's a lie.
And I want you guys to comment. No, I want to. I don't. I can tell you how I don't. I can tell you proof how I don't like going to the club. I only go if someone's performing, if my homie's on the door, or if like I know the manager or the DJ, right?
Yeah,
only time I ever go out. But the thing I don't like about the club, and this is what I want your guys to comment. Okay, this is gonna be need your guys' energy here. All right.
Okay.
All right. The thing I don't like about the club, girls be acting hella too good early on. Like when you come in and you just like, you know, you feeling yourself. You like, we here. And you're like, "What's up, girl? Can I buy you a drink?" They be like, "Boo." You know, like that, right? Like that, right? Then all it takes is for the DJ to say, "Ladies, free shot at the bar." Pew, 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 pew. All these ladies rush to the bar. They get their free shot or two, because that's how it goes, right? Like whatever you want. And then about an hour later, and this is where I want you guys to comment. These females be having their hands on the ground on the same floor that I stepped on a needle outside, and that bitch, I don't want to dance with you no more. You have hepatitis C, girl. What is up with these females, dog? A couple shots, and they go from 100 to 0 real quick.
Well, at least you saved your money. You didn't have to buy the drink.
And I
You
guess
know,
that's
they
what-
bought the drink for you.
That's what
So-
alcohol's
Shout out to
supposed to do.
DJ.
For real.
Bro, it was wild, dog. These girls were crazy.
But that's why people going out to have fun.
Yeah, that's
That is
That's
why
what
people are
alcohol's
going out,
supposed to
man.
do,
And I'm joking.
Don't be judgy.
I'm not judging.
That's what it sounds
See,
like.
I'm not judging. What I'm saying is, stop acting like you're not going to do that when you get there.
Yeah, but you got to cook the food. You can't just go. The food ain't ready when you walk in. It wasn't no fast food delivery. You gotta cook the food. You gotta marinate the food. You gotta
True.
prep the food. You gotta boil the food.
I'll be
you
like-
gotta
I'll be like-
saute the food.
I'll
You
be
gotta
like-
sauce it. You gotta do like.
I'll be like that Biggie line. As soon as he buy that wine, I just creep up from behind. Ask you what
That's
your
why she hit
interests
you with
are.
the boo.
Yeah, but later she hit me with the ooh.
Oh, it took a little
Hey, that
patience, my
tequila-
boy.
That
It took a little
tequila,
patience.
that bottom shelf tequila, that house tequila took her from boo to ooh. And
So you was
0.2
choosy,
shots.
then you was choosy, then you was bougie after.
Oh,
You was choosy.
It's like you bougie.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta.
I know you was bougie. Now you acting.
No,
choosy.
you was choosy,
Oh, I'm always choosy.
but now you bougie because
I'm always
she got her
bougie.
hand on the
I'm always
floor.
both. I'm always both.
Let
I wasn't choosing nothing. First of all,
let the
I
patients
wasn't
go.
there to choose. I was there to observe and record, and they might be on a thing and reel that E40 liked earlier. Go look at my reels if you want to see them hepatitis C hands.
Why you offer her a drink if you wasn't on her?
I never offered her a drink.
You said you offered her a drink
I
in the
did
beginning.
not. I said I watched her say boo to a bunch of dudes.
Oh,
I was observing. Hey, first of all,
got you. I
I'm on
thought
the
you
couch.
offered her a
No,
drink.
my boy, I'm on the couch with my feet on the couch watching.
Got you.
I'm watching. Yes,
Got
that's
you.
the whole thing.
Got you.
But she went from boo to ooh to some random person in like 0.2 shots.
That will do it.
Now it helped that she was like, I'm a dancer from Stockton when I did talk to her. Because as soon as he bought that one, I just
Oh, you was observing.
I was observing. You feel
George
me?
Gervin observed.
I just needed the IG. What's that?
I feel it.
What's that?
So mission got accomplished,
bro.
and you didn't spend no money.
Bro, that's the new hook. What's that? Oh, what's that?
Oh yeah, we already did that
bro.
one. We already did that one.
Did you? I think I might have heard it earlier. That's my why I said it.
We did that. We did that one already.
Bullshitting.
But that sounded like what? Where was this spot at?
It was Aura nightclub in San Jose. It was a far drive, my boy. I'm not gonna lie. Thank God I live in Elk Grove because
Jose.
it's quicker to go home. Oh man! All right, man.
San Jose.
So also too, man. Like I said, I have a special game this Friday. So my special game this Friday is gonna involve E40 Earl Stevens selections, a blindfold,
Mm-hmm.
and whatever guests we get to show up.
Blindfolded taste test.
Kind of.
Okay.
It's a little bit of a game. Hopefully, it's an artist because we want their creativity and their descriptive words that they have. I'm going to have them taste the wine and they describe it with their own words and then pick a name for what they would have called it without knowing the name. They're going to blindly try it. They're going to blindly taste it. You get it?
Okay.
So they get to describe it and what would you name it? And then we'll see how close it is to the real name.
Okay.
I think it's
like
fun.
that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. So, and hopefully we get a Fairfoot I Love You blindfold in the meantime. We'll have to write it. We'll just get a blank one and just write that moment.
Not
You know
mad
what I
at
mean?
that. Not
Whatever.
mad at that.
We'll get it. We'll get it. So
Not
yeah,
mad
so I
at
got a game going up this Friday. Also, too, I have another idea. Guys. So when we get artists or guests in, I challenge them to a fizz dance competition.
Ah,
Since I claim to be the best, I gotta put it to the test. You feel me?
better practice, my
For
boys.
artists and guests.
You better
You know how
practice
to fizz
out there.
dance? Have you ever done it? Because the song's so easy, it has the description. It tells you what to do. So we're gonna get raw video of people who've never done it, maybe never heard it. If we get an artist from out of town, they never heard it or something, and they don't know how to do it, but they're gonna do it. That'll be fun. That's content gold. Content gold.
That would be hilarious.
Also, too, shout out to all you creators who are about to bite me and about to try the Goon with the Spoon food and the E40 wines. All of you guys who are going to do that now, it's okay. Go ahead. There's room for everybody. We're here for growth. Just credit me, tag us. You know what I mean? It's that Fairfield shit. Just don't forget about us. That's
No,
all.
just go try the food.
This
Go
is all.
try it. You just
Go get you a turf burrito.
Look, you
Pull up
creating
to the
value. You creating value to the
Absolutely.
brand.
Bro, we're winning.
You having other people try the food, right?
Everybody's winning.
Everybody to go try it,
Listen, we don't have enough
Support,
content creators in the Bay Area.
but also try it. Honest opinions. Spread it around.
The true way I see it,
So you're creating value.
yeah, the true way I see it though, we don't have enough content creators in the Bay Area. Everyone needs to go try it. So go to the turf, get you a burrito, pull up the legit way. Get you a burrito from the turf, man. Stop going to Costco. Stop going to Walmart. Go to the turf. Get you a burrito, a turf burrito.
Pick up a few SKUs while you're at the store.
Skew.
You can pick up one of this SKUs. You can pick that SKU. You can pick up a turf burrito. You can pick up the jerky.
Beef stick
Going-
with turkey.
Man,
Go
the
and do-
jerky,
you can do the
the
jerky.
beef sticks. You
You can
know,
do the jerky
go
while
with
you
the
out there.
spoon sticks.
You feel me? SKU.
SKUs.
Sheesh.
Create
Shout out-
value, my
Shout
boy.
out SKU Gang Captain E40, man.
That's how you create value. But I did. I went to go watch that movie Sinners yesterday.
Did you? Oh, how was it? Talk about it. Ryan Coogler, shout out.
It was. I went in there with no expectations.
That's the best way to go.
That's how I'm trying to.
That's
That's how I'm trying
I
to
always don't
move.
want to watch a trailer when I go to a movie. I just want to hear the title and go see it because I just don't want to know nothing.
And that's not even my really type of movie. I don't really watch vampire movies.
Okay.
That's not really my
Yeah, me either.
steez.
But Ryan Coogler, man, he's tough.
But I took a chance, went to watch it. I felt like there's incredible messages in there. Like one message is about negotiating everything in life. So at the beginning of the movie, Michael B. Jordan, who plays two characters,
Oh,
twins.
fire.
He plays twins.
Fire.
So he plays himself two
Ooh,
different
it's like when
ways.
Tim Hardy did that in that one movie.
I guess.
that's
I don't know what
hard.
movie you're talking about, but
Yeah.
basically it's the same actor playing a different
Wow.
version.
That's dope.
Yep. Smoke and Stack. That's the name of them.
Prayers for Michael B. Jordan. He might need some prayers after that. He
Man.
might be like two people in his head.
Man.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It wasn't that wild. It wasn't too
Oh, okay,
drastically
okay.
different. It was just they were kind of the same character, but slight nuance.
It was like that song. Hello. What's that old song? That oldies. I got two lovers and I ain't ashamed.
But the movie was
My
solid.
bad.
The movie was solid. Michael B. Jordan basically tells a little girl how to negotiate, shows her how to negotiate because the girl's watching his car and being like, hey, I can pay you this money to watch the car this certain amount of time. But then she's like, okay. And then he's like, nah, you don't do it like that. First, you negotiate. Basically, you say, yeah, I'll be here for this amount, but I need 40. So you go higher. So basically the art of negotiation, which is huge. I'll be telling people you only get out of life what you negotiate. Also, it has a lot of musical, I guess, nuances in there.
That's dope.
I guess there's like a spiritual devil. So it's a boy who's a preacher's boy.
Right, which we all know music, it carries that spiritual.
And it has that tone
and it carries it
throughout the whole movie.
The score.
The
you can
devil
feel it,
comes.
like where you feel
Yep.
the score.
The
That's
devil,
dope.
the devilish acts. It's about the blues. I don't want to
Okay.
give too much out there, but a lot of musical influence in terms of the devil's influence and kind of how, gospel music is transcending even more right now than I feel like in a long time, right?
Shout out
Especially
my
how
boy Miles
people
Minnick.
are creating music that not it wouldn't be traditional gospel music, right? So I feel like it's hitting the moment. I feel like everybody should go see it. Shout out the Bay Zone, Ryan Coogler, and yeah, man. Obviously, some racial overtones in there too, but it's a great movie. See, it's been killing the box offices.
Yeah,
and
man,
shit.
it's been a long wait for people to even get in to see it.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
IMAX on K Street, man. If you want to look for a theater in Sacramento.
I went to Edwards, my boy.
Well,
Juvenile.
I'm just saying they have the IMAX on K Street.
Oh, they
It's a
do.
dope way to see it. It's sick. I
They
went and
do.
seen. So this week I went and seen The Amateur there, which was really dope. But I don't want to talk about that. It was just a cool movie. What I do want to talk about is what you were talking about, right? And so negotiation. So and let's if you, I would love for you to unpack a little bit, right, on your ideas, right? But I did hear something very, very good. It was a business podcast, and he said you gain and lose the most during negotiation because you can literally in moments, in a minute, talk down thousands of dollars that would have, but in hourly that's hundreds of thousands or whatever. Negotiating, you get you win and lose the most during negotiation because it's such a quick amount of time that you're going back and forth and you can get more for you. So I always aim high for my end and let them come down to me. Negotiation, talk about it a little bit more, man.
I think it's every situation is different. I think depending on the leverage, depending on what's going on, depending on what it is. But the idea is everybody wins. That's the best deal.
Everybody eat.
Both sides wins. At least when you're trying to do good business and continue good business. If someone feels slighted or someone doesn't feel like their end of the bargain wasn't held up in the business negotiation, then people feel played, right? So I understand that you can't be on top of the win every situation, but to break even on it if you don't end up on top, I feel like is a safe space too, as long as you can continue to do business, right?
I think sometimes even in that we have to take our ego out of it, and we don't always have to be the top dog in a situation.
I think it's just
You know what I mean?
filtering through your business mind. When I filter shit through my business mind, it's super militant. So
That's dope.
I'm cutting off everywhere
That's
and
dope.
I'm maximizing any opportunity.
And
But
I
it's
think
not
you
always
mentioned
about
last
that.
time, bro, is a little bit more people friendly, social. So it's like it's a good dynamic to be like good cop, bad cop, but not no bad cop. But I'm saying like that, like stern, soft, kind of like in that middle in between. So that's dope, man.
And it depends on your leverage too.
That's
Your leverage
absolutely
in the
right.
situation.
That's absolutely right.
So if I know someone needs this and I got this, I have the leverage in the situation, correct?
So,
But I don't want to have them being like, oh, he hit me over the head. That's one thing about our
True.
business here with the shoes. We really wasn't hitting over the head. Like
No,
it was all
true.
market value,
Right.
fair value,
There you go.
and sometimes under market.
Mm.
Just because we understand that we don't need to win 1,000,000,000% on every transaction.
Yeah, well, if we're gonna be
It's
honest,
about
$40 more is not gonna make us rich. Your business and your contact is, and we're gonna keep that good business going every time.
Yeah, but not everybody. Like some people are returning customers, some people aren't returning customers, right?
True.
So, and some people, you could tell some people just want the hype, right? They're not in it for multiple times. They just want the hype. So the negotiation's slightly different there. I know you just came for the hype. So, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's one thing about our story. We wanted to keep it fair.
So speaking about that, I actually have a story talking about the same kind of thing, talking about repeat customers, not repeat customers. I have a little story, and I'm not going to use any names because again, we're not here to tear anybody down, degrade anybody, anything like that, right? But I had a vendor that I was a customer of, right? And I used to use this service every couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? Keep myself fresh and looking good. And there was a moment where I had a situation. My ex at the time had like gotten like hurt, like in a car accident. I had the puppies. I was raising the puppies, and like I couldn't leave my house, right? But I knew this person goes to near my house once a week to go visit family and stuff like that. So I said, "Hey, can you come by and provide your service for me here at the house since you're gonna be in the area? I'll pay you a little bit more, blah blah blah." And then they hit me with like a crazy price, clearly a price that it seemed like they needed some money at the moment, right? Because we've all recognized that and we've all done that a little bit. Well, hustling, you know, you got to keep the price high when you really need to come up because right now, what you have in your hand is what you have in your hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you got to keep that price high because you need that. So I get it. But when that person hit me, I said, "Ah, man, that's crazy, bro. Like, I'm a longtime customer. Like, you should be able to pull up on me and like maybe here, but not that." And they said, "I don't think you can afford my service."
Mm.
And you know what I said? You're right.
Mm.
Because if you don't value me as a customer, and you don't see the long relationship, I'm the only person that posts you. I'm the only person that shares your shit. I've been trying to blow you up. People have been calling you off of my referrals. I
Yeah.
talk highly about you every time I see you. When someone says, "Where'd you get that done?" I say, "This person." But if you don't see my value as a customer, you're right. I can no longer afford to shop here because I'm wasting my money. I am putting my money somewhere that it is not valued. Now, I don't need nothing free. I'm not asking for nothing free. I'm not asking for a discount.
Yeah.
But don't hit me with that
Yeah.
and call me your boy.
Well, maybe that was his art of negotiation.
It was not. It was he was in a tough time. If we're being honest, he was in a tough time. He was in a transition. He wanted to get into insurance instead of doing this other thing. He was kind of like, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna charge this. It was those moments, you know, where you're kind of tired of doing your hustle for a minute. And like, if I gotta go outside, this is what I want. You know what I mean? I get it. I've been there. But you can't say that to a client. You can't tell a client you can no longer bro, I'll buy your life, bro.
Mm.
What? At that time, I had my divorce out of my money too. Goodbye. And I got a new barber. No.
Wow.
But shout out Joe the Barber 916, man. He keeps me looking fresh every podcast. And his little homie Marcellus, when he's not around, keeps me fresh every time. Shout out Joe the Barber 916, my boy. But I'm just saying, man, if you have to spend money in your community. You have to spend money where it's turning around. You have to spend money where people are supporting you. I mean, come on, guys, right? We flip it in the community. Like,
It's all reciprocal. It's all reciprocal. That's how I look at it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely gonna spend my money. I think nowadays more people are conscious where they spending their money
True.
at this time. And does it make sense? They second guessing. Hey, do I really want to spend my money? Do I want to chance it on having buyer's remorse?
Yeah.
Johnny Watt.
Yeah.
What up, cuz?
Yeah.
Shout out my boy K Smooth, man. You might see I did a shot production, a little filming for him. Where were we at? Where did we go? And we went outside and shot. We were like by the beach somewhere. By the
Santa
water.
Cruz.
Oh, we were in Santa Cruz, huh?
Mm.
That was fun. Yeah, man. Shout out my boy K Smooth. Boy, Fairfield. K Smooth, I need to send you the invite, man. You need to get us a time that you're gonna come kick it with us, bro. My boy got some shit to talk, huh? Let's pop it. So, anyways, so all that, man, is really where I kind of just rolled into my note was like opportunity cost. You know what I mean? Everything's an opportunity cost, bro. We literally putting our time in here because we see the bigger picture coming. And you know, I've already floated it out there, but my goal is the Super Bowl. I want to have some things lined up. I want to have us ready. Shout out my boy Nico, man, making shit happen. New camera in the building.
Yep.
We look professional as fuck now when someone walks in and they see that. Versus, you know what I mean? Like just on my camera, his camera that we had before, they walk in and see that. Oh, we live. We live.
Little something.
Let's make
Little
sure that quality
some.
A1.
Little some. So yeah, man. Shout out everybody. So someone asked me, and I think that for you guys, with the Fairfield I Love You brand, what you wrote on the jackets really summarizes it best, right? Was you know, the notes about Fairfield I Love You as a brand, and it's here to represent through fashion and apparel, the things that we love about Fairfield, right? But someone asked me to summarize my brand in a pitch. And I was like, that's kind of hard because I'm Fairfield Johnny, right, on social media and stuff. But at the same time, I'm Johnny Morales, like a person. Like I remodel homes. You know what I mean? Those people don't know me as Fairfield Johnny.
Yeah.
They know me as Johnny the contractor or whatever. So there's a bunch of different things, right? But I just felt like I wanted to put something together here. I'm gonna throw it by you guys, see what you guys think, right? Maybe you guys got something for you as CEO Nico and as Bijan. But as Fairfield Johnny, I wrote, okay, I'm gonna write what I wrote. Someone asked me to summarize my brand as a pitch. Well, I'm just Johnny, but as Fairfield Johnny, my goal is to introduce people to the real Bay Area, our culture, and to keep Mac Dre's name and likeness alive. All doing so while keeping the code that we were raised on. What do you guys think? Now, the Mac Dre thing is very specific, but I definitely hold that shit with a torch at the Olympics. Like, I want to be one of the people that is responsible for introducing a whole generation into who he was. Because, you know, we only got roughly 200 years. There's actually only 200 years. I don't know if you guys know this. When you buy a burial plot in a graveyard, it's only good for 200 years. And after 200 years, they can dig you up and do whatever the fuck they want. Because by then, generations have passed and you no longer have like thing. That's why it's always good to get like if you have family land or create like a family estate and be buried on the land, because then nobody can dig you up as long as the family owns the land. But after 200 years in the graveyard, you're gone, my boy. Your memory's gone, which is also too why I do love artistry and music, because it's a legacy that's left behind, right? Like 2,000 years from now, someone can probably pull up the archive of the shit you made right here in the store. And that's a beautiful thing. But we're gone after that, 200 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it's like, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, it's just, I want to be responsible for helping keep that name going, because that name meant a lot to me. It meant a lot to my growing up, my bringing up childhood, and also to, it's just so much there, right? It's just like so ahead of his time, all that stuff. So the Mac Dre thing is very specific, but the whole introducing people to the real Bay Area, what I mean by that is just like really like how we have the love and not the fake, you know, like the persona that's put on. I'm the same person right here on this podcast. When we turn that shit off, you guys be tripped the fuck out on me the same way you be on the podcast laughing, right?
Yeah.
Same thing, in and out. So
Yeah.
that's what I meant. But for you guys got like a little personal, maybe you're not gonna be, you know, not set in stone, just podcasting, but you got a little personal mission statement for what you see as CEO Nico?
A personal mission
Or
statement?
something, you know?
I ain't really thought about it, but you know, I really have my hands in a lot of different things, man.
It's a good brain
Like you
exercise,
said,
right?
yeah, you know, I don't know. Kind of hard to sum it up at the moment, just off the top of the. I mean, I could think of something, but you know, one thing about that is everlasting.
Come on,
it's ever
say something.
it's ever changing. You know what I mean? It's ever changing, because once you reach one goal, then you want to the next thing.
Facts.
So it's ever changing. I don't think you can like. It's good to have a mission statement, obviously, but you know, just tell them to stay in tune with what I got, man.
There you go.
Watch,
Follow,
just
watch.
watch.
Watch it.
They gonna be watching anyways,
We
my
also
boy.
just podcasting. I'm just trying to get some.
Yeah, just
They
tell
gonna be
them
watching.
just watch, man. Words
got-
can't even sum it up.
Yeah, it's really it's I mean, the mission statement is to complete the mission. That's my mission
There you go.
statement. Complete the
Okay.
mission.
Complete the mission. I like that.
Yeah, complete the mission. That's execution. That's delivering it. That is amplifying Fairfield. Whatever you see us doing is amplifying what Fairfield is doing. I think that's a constant. that is the North Star. How can we have people around the world saying Fairfield?
Well, the funny
And with
thing
that-
is they're already saying it when they drink a Budweiser, when they eat Jelly Belly, it's in their hand. They just don't know. We're trying to put
Yeah,
them on.
but they ain't connected the dots.
Trying to put them on.
That's like having a song that's too big and they don't even know who to do the song. So yeah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Yeah, that's the mission statement. And then, man, feed the family. Feed,
There you
you,
go.
know, everybody eat.
Everybody
Everybody eat.
One of my favorite songs by you, my boy, for real.
Everybody eat.
I'll sell you a car and a pack to go with it. That's such a bar, bro. That's such a freaking bar. I'll sell you a car and a pack
Thank
to go
you.
with it.
Yeah.
So okay, so on some fun stuff. I
Yeah.
want to bring something else up. Bijan had brought this up to me before.
Mhm.
You want me to build a money booth for the store.
Absolutely.
So I'm calling it, if you guys agree, the Good Money Booth. You like that?
Not mad at that.
All right.
Not mad at that.
So the idea is over the next couple weeks, I'm gonna construct it. Gonna look up some plans, gonna put it together.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully by I'm saying early June, we'll have it functional in the store.
Okay.
It'll be a fun thing to do when guests come.
Yep.
Hop in the money booth, put a
Yep.
camera on it. Ones.
No.
Maybe
so
some
what we're
fives
doing,
and
I already
20s.
got it planned out.
Oh,
got it
Bijan's
planned
already
out.
got it planned out.
It's gonna be some funny money in there. So
Okay.
it's not gonna be all real money. So
But there
you're gonna
is some
test
some.
your ass. If you get the funny money, you might get store credit on that thing. It might be Fairfoot, I love you. It might be me like this.
Oh,
It might be me like that. Feel me, a little funny money in there.
Sheesh.
But there's also gonna be some ones. I already got some investors that hit me up. Was like, hey, I'm throwing some in there for y'all. I
Boom.
want to see it happen.
Boom. So the Good Money booth or whatever we call it. I'm always changing. That was just the thing I came up with. Also, too, had another concept.
Mhm.
Okay. So last week, while we were waiting for you and we weren't setting anything up, while we were waiting for you, me and Bijan were outside kicking it, and I kind of got in the back of my car
Mhm.
and I started just mobbing, vibing out. We ended up doing a whole Fairfoot I Love You 2 album review. I thought it was fire. I thought I had hella fun. It got shared a couple times this week.
Okay.
All the rappers on the album have commented and liked it.
Uh-huh.
So I'm thinking of starting the Out the Back of the Car series. When I get my car rewrapped and done nice, park it out front, and we have rappers come through, sit in the back. We can even do it at night, so it's cool. You know what I mean? It'll be hot. Sit in the back, review their music, let them vibe out, whatever. And then on top of that, for the special rappers, for the special guests, if they want to learn how to do a donut, I take them out and teach them how to do a donut. Woo!
Okay.
I'm here to teach you the real Bay Area, people.
Bar them
I'm
up.
gonna teach you how to because rappers talk about it, but I've seen rappers run from the circle in a closed circuit with professional drivers, and they've been like, not y'all ain't do that, just blast. But I'm just saying, I want to get some real shit going. We're gonna really get this summer popping. So if you know somebody who's an artist, you are a creator, if you have a clothing line, if you got something, tap in with us. Fairfield I Love You, Fairfield Johnny, CEO Nico, Bijan, by Bijan, Basehead Productions, all the above. We got a lot of things happening this summer. We're at 3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield, California. This is not a podcast studio. This is a store, and we're open for business. We've had people walk by all day long, looking at us, peering in the windows, checking us out, looking at our podcast, because we got motion, baby. You guys got something to say before we close out? Come on, we got like 10, 12 minutes.
Yeah, we had the we just did the car show too.
Oh,
Shout out,
yeah,
yeah.
talk about it, because I was
Yeah,
snowboarding.
bro.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. The
Pull
car
up.
show was a success. Second annual Solano's Finest. Shout out El Palatero. Shout out
El Palatero,
Caravanas. 906.
Caravanas.
Shout out Mospinos. Yeah, and all the people that came out on Sunday 420 Easter. It's a beautiful day over there in the city of Fairfield, of course. And yeah, man, it was a beautiful thing. Grand Nash pulled up, slam trucks over there. Cool 70s cores, you feel me? The Mopars was out there, few 50s was out there. It was just a good time. Shout out to vendors too. The vendor that went the craziest was the girl with the strawberries and cream I think she's from San Jose, but that went
Okay.
too crazy. I ain't
Fire?
gonna lie, too crazy,
All right.
too
We'll
crazy,
put it in the description.
too
We'll try and
crazy,
get some of these links in the description.
too
for you guys.
crazy. But yeah, man, more events coming soon. I know the summer is all right out season, so events just happening, man. Stay tuned for more coming up. But the shout out everybody that pulled up to that thing, man. Second annual, man, for real. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I was there last year too. Or no, not last year. That one. It was the Solano, the one they had over there that they did the night before or whatever, like the day before this one. And then last year you guys were here, and I think I was out of the country again or something like that. And then this year I was up in the mountain. But man, it looked dope. All the pictures, everything. Man, shout out to everybody that showed up. Really, really excited to be a part of that. We have such a dope community here, you guys. That's the beautiful thing, man. When the car community, when everybody gets kind of plugged in with us and we really
Yeah.
get this thing rolling, it's gonna be sick, bro. Because when we throw like an event like my birthday, we have the car club out. Sorry, y'all. I'm a little animated.
Fired up.
Fired up. What I was saying is like we have my birthday and then we got the car club parked outside, going up in the parking lot. He's laughing. Hey, we got BJ laughing. I literally was like, man, that shit flew. Hey, this is BJ from high school right here laughing.
We fired up. We fired up.
That shit flew. Hell yeah.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
but
Hell
he's
yeah.
speaking on it.
Hell yeah. Hey, look, so real talk. Please like, comment, subscribe to the video, subscribe to the channel. I just want to thank all of you guys who have been supporting us for real. So you know how this podcast came about, how we started streaming. This is the 5th year that the store has been here, man. It's been 5 years that you guys started the store. It's literally been a successful clothing company, sneaker store, as well as like a cultural hub here in Fairfield. People have come here, they take pictures from the wall. We want you to come down. Usually this table's not here, so there's plenty of space for you to come and take a picture. We got the wall right here that everybody has signed. We want you to come and sign it. You know, this is really, really a great place to stop. Baskin Robbins is right next door and get yourself an ice cream while you're hanging out, like literally. Again, we had a lot of dope guests coming up this summer. This summer is going to be really lit, man. The year of the 7. It's 2025, but it's truly the year of the 7, man. And so we want to encourage you to please follow by Bijan, CEO Nico, Fairfield Johnny, the Fairfield I Love You page, and the Live from the Field pod, as well as E40, Goon with the Spoon, Earl Stevens Selections. We want to encourage you to go follow those pages. Please like, comment, and subscribe on everything that we're doing. I will tell you right now, Bijan has a catalog that will keep you having a great day, listening to good music, talking about great things. You want to tell them real quick, just like maybe some songs, that you got that maybe you want to tell people to go check out? Or
Shit, they can take out the whole thing. Make sure y'all follow me at Bijan, Bijan, on all streaming platforms. Yeah, man, you can go listen to anything. Go listen to some beats. I got some beat tapes on there. I got some full-length projects, some EPs with Don Bailey, Cali Winter Series. Yeah, man, go
the
dive
Fairfield I
into that
Love You
thing.
albums.
Fairfield I Love You
got
albums,
coming
yeah.
up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fairfield I Love You 3.
Fairfieldian.
Ooh, Fairfieldian.
Yes, sir.
Fairfieldian, yes, sir. What about you, Nico? You got anything else you want to say to the people before we close out?
No, I just thank for everybody, for the support, all the shares, all the likes. When you're trying to start something from the ground up, all that is very important.
Yeah, man.
And we appreciate
we
it.
really
Everybody that's
do.
tuning in, y'all hold a special place in our hearts.
And we be
And it
popping
keeps us
our
going.
shit, but
Keeps us going, keeps us motivated, so we appreciate it.
So Dubs got this.
Dubs, up 1-0.
We up
If we
1-0.
let the Rockets come back on us, that's kind of like, oh my goodness.
yeah, I don't think that's
So do we get game 2?
Because the Rockets don't really have, they don't-
tonight, right?
yeah.
Do we get
And
game 2?
for all those you out
Man,
here,
Rockets gonna come out fine.
I am a Lakers fan, but I root for the Warriors' second team. So go Dubs.
So
the Dubs.
Warriors win this. Oh, Rockets coming out. You said.
Have you worn a
I
Warriors
think
jersey
so.
to Carnival? You haven't.
I think they're gonna be
I'm talking about them, not you guys.
fired. Yeah. I think they're gonna be fired up.
I
bro.
don't follow sports. I just talk shit.
So Houston Rockets taking this one.
No,
I ain't going against the Warriors,
come on, bro.
but I know how we play sometimes.
Shout out Steph, man. Shout out all the boys. Hope to have you guys on the pod one day. That'll be sick.
You saw Jimmy
Um,
Butler too talk
ooh.
about Buddy Hield.
You know who I want to have on the pod is my homie King Melly. You guys know
I
that?
told
Is?
you that.
He makes like those jackets, like Steph wore the jacket at All Star Weekend.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, my boy King Melly. I can't wait to have him on. That'll be sick.
Yep.
Need dope for him to come through.
for sure.
So thank you everybody once again who's been following us. Once again, we got a bunch of cool things. Please tune in Friday on our Live from the Field pod. You subscribe to the Fairfield I Love You page. We'll have a link up before the day comes. That way you can fall into the chat a little early. Please participate in the chat. We're still developing our channel.
We had the chat fired up last week too, boy. Shout out everybody that was in the chat, man. We was fired up.
We haven't come up with all of our like our personal emojis for the chat or whatever, but I will say the little hyphy symbol, you can definitely put them in the chat at any time, right? We'll throw up the hyphy symbol, throw up the little hyphy symbol in the chat. So you guys throw up a 7, throw up a 7 in the chat. Throw up, put an F in the chat.
You can throw a
Put an F.
salute. It's
Throw
all
a salute for the general, for the field
That's
general.
We live
There
in
you
the
go.
field. That's just
There
a
you go.
salute.
Salute and the general helmets. I think the salute is good.
Salute,
I think
salute.
the salute from the field. So throw the salutes in the chat.
Throw the
salutes in
salutes,
chat
man.
on the comments. Comment down below. Whenever you see this, if it's later, if it's today, you saw it live. Once again, we'll be live Friday. Please reach out to people. Send this to somebody. We're in Fairfield, California, 3067 Travis Boulevard. We're kicking it. Yeah, man. Live from the field. The love is real.
Get that Earl Stevens cotton candy sparkling. Yeah, get that
That's
blueberries.
fire.
Yeah, get all that, man.
Goons.
Equadente, man.
SKU.
Yes, sir. Fairfield Feast on the way too, my boy.
Oh, go stream Thangin'. Go stream Thangin'. Go
We
play
back.
that. Go
They
watch
ain't
the
creeping up on a million.
We might hit
views.
an M.
Yeah,
We might hit an M this
yeah.
week. We might hit an
Dang
M this
it.
week.
Cousin Fig featuring E40 Too Short, produced by Bijan himself, Basshead. So
Sure.
go stream that thing in live right now. Yeah, man. Shout out everybody. Shout out Unc 40 for supporting us, for supporting Live from the Field, posting us on his story. We really, really appreciate that. You about to throw it back on? The song? Perfect.
We might.
Hey.
Y'all might stay. We might
All you
work on
thought
some
we
shit. We
had
might
here
hear
was
some
just the
exclusives.
store? All you thought we had here was just the mall?
You feel me?
I gotta read on this one. Love in the field, get on the floor. The only thing we got out here was just the mall. Gotta mention us with the act and all. Black after black, plaque the wall. For the field, I shoot high, better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, it's Lil League. Soon at the marina.
That's where the bay meet.
Wine in the weed, baby, this world class. Sack to the bay, you know where you gotta pass. 45 minute, sack Frisco. True player, never go out like you get low. Knees still working, shoulders still working, feet working, feet working. I ain't got a job, but I'm still working. Put me in the game, producer, I produce. Too much bass in the beat to get through. She treat me like speakers, I got blue. Who am I to say it's the bay? We in the field. Give up your position, tricking you out your wheel. Thumbing through the cheese, steering with my knees. Business, owner, tax,
Deeds.
got the keys. Open up the doors. Home team.
It's ours.
Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just the mall. Gotta mention us with the act and all. Black after black, clap the wall. For the field, I shoot high, better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, that's Lil League. Soon at the marina.
That's where the bay meet.
Nigga.
You can catch us there 4th of July, baby.
Aye, sir. Oh, losing it. 2 mic drops today.
I know, we don't want bro to see what I did earlier.
Got out here with just the mall.
Hey, I was talking. You left earlier. I was talking. I went like this. I was like, "Good," and I hit the mic. And went,
Oh
shit.
The only thing we got out here was just a mall.
out of breath. Out of breath, gang. That was a good fucking.